Yeah, welcome to the next video session on Python. We are talking about for loop. Last session we have seen what is while loop, and then we have seen different ways to use while loop, and we have seen else suit along with while loop. So now we are moving to for loop. So how for loop is different from other languages and how it is useful for us, we'll see. Different ways to use for loop. Okay. So normally using for loop with you know for with a small variable and will continue. We are when we are iterating with lists, tuples, or whatever data structures we wanted to use, or else we can use for with range as well. So we'll see both of them together one by one. So what is for loop? Is useful to iterate over the elements of a sequence. The sequence can be a list, or it can be tuple, or it can be string, or it can be any other range. Okay, for all these things we use for loop. It means the for loop can be used to execute a group of statements repeatedly depending upon the number of elements in the sequence. So for loop will automatically iterate from all the elements, from first to last element of the sequence itself. Okay, that is what we need to understand as a default way. The second way is you can also use range sequence. The range can specify from where to where you want to read and how like you can specify the interval as well with how much step you want it to read. You want to read one by one or two by two or five by five, whatever it is. So that is what the difference between normal for loop and for with range. So we'll see both of them. So let's see the syntax of for loop. For where in sequence. So for is a keyword, in is a keyword. So what is var here? Variable name. Variable name can be anything. X, I, A, whatever you want, you can give it. Sequence. Suppose I have already a list or a string variable. Just give that variable name or list variable name or a string variable name, whatever. And then write the statements. Just yeah. Yeah. So what is for? For loop. For variable name, it can be anything. In is a keyword in the particular sequence. It might be a list, tuple, or string, whatever. And then generally what we do statements will print this var using print statement. So all the elements of this will be printed. All the elements of sequence will be iterated and printed on this. Okay. Let's see examples on this. So, so here straight away we are using range for loop for with range. So for I in range of 0 comma 5. So already I explained range how to use in last sessions, previous sessions. And again I'm going to use range now with for loop. For I in range of 0 comma 5. So 0 to 5 means it will go up to 5 minus 1. Starts from 0, n minus 1. See here n value is 5 now, 5 minus 1. Up to 4 it will go. So 0 to 4 numbers will be printed because of the print statement. So first I in range of 0 comma 5 means first I contains 0, 0 will be printed. Next iteration 1 will be there. Then 2, 3, 4. So output will be like this 0, 1, 2, 3. And then if you want to specify any interval, like this is by default one interval. If you want five interval means you can say that. For I in range of 0 comma 20 comma 5. 20 means we need to start from 0 means start from 0. So up to 20 and 5 is the iteration I wanted to go. Interval is 5. So first 0, then 5, then 10, then 15. It will not go to 20. Here, 5 minus 1. So one iteration will be less. Here also 20, 1 minus 1 minus 5. So it is 15. So 0 to 15 it will print. So if you want to print from 0 to 20 means we have to say 25. Hope you got it. Huh? So like this we use for with range in different ways. Let's see the example now. Let's go to PyCharm. So for demo to print 1 to 20 numbers. How to print? So for I in range And then where should I start? From I need to start 1 comma till where I need to go 20. So I have to 21. And then print I. And I need in the same line now end is equal to comma. I want comma is delimiter. Now you see, run it. You can see 1 to 20 numbers. So here 1 comma 2 comma up to 20. So in this way, from where we need to start, and I want to go to 21 means, I mean 20 means 21. 100 means 101. Like that, we need to give one extra. Suppose if you don't give this 1, it always starts from 0 and ends at n minus 1. Let me show you in the next line. Let's print a line gap between these two. Print. I said, yeah, print empty is also okay. You'll get a new line. So now what I'm saying, for I in range, just I said 21. Or let's say 20. 20 means it will go from 0 to 19 only. So this point we need to remember. I comma end is equal to comma delimit. And I gave print statement here now. We'll get a new line. Right click, run. See the output now. See the first one is printing 1 to 20 because of 1 and 21. And here I said just 20. So always starts from 0, ends at the range minus 1. Range is 20 now. Up to 19 only it will go. Okay, if you want up to 20, you have to say 21. From where you want to start, if you don't specify starting point, it always starts from 0. So here, if you want to print 1 to 20 means you need to say like this. Got it? Huh? Like this, we need to go with 1 to 20 numbers. Now let's write something like n to, I mean 20 to 1 numbers. How to do that? Let me write it here only. We'll go to next example. So, I mean, if you completed the previous session tasks, I gave you tasks, so many tasks I gave yesterday for demo 2 to print 20 to 1 numbers with for loop. So, what to do? For I in range of 20 to 1 and then minus print I comma and is equal to comma. So, now you can check it out. See the output now? Okay. 1 means we have to say 0 here so that you get up to 20 to 1. See the output now? 20 to 1 number. Since the interval is minus 1, starting from 20, 0 means it will go up to 1, and then you are getting minus 1 means 20, 19, 18, up to that you are going to print. This is the way to move from 20 to 1. Okay. So now let's see how to print even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8 like that. Here itself I am writing to print 1 to 20 even numbers. How to write? For I in range of, from where 1 to 20 means we need to start from 2. So 2 to 22 comma 2 is the interval. Simple. So we know that always even number starts from 1 to 20 means 2. So I started from 2. And then 22 means it will go up to 20. So what is the interval? I want 2 to interval. And print I comma end is equal to, okay, comma. Now let's run it and check it out. Oops. Run it here. Then to debug. Yeah, now you see that. Okay, give a new line so that both are coming together. Previous output and this output. Now you see 20 to 1 numbers followed by 1 to 20 even numbers. See now in the bottom you can see it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 up to 20. Okay, and you can try 1 to 20 odd numbers as well. Okay, you need to try all other examples. Is it clear, guys? So like this, you need to give starting value and then ending value plus 1. Suppose if I am going 2 interval means plus 2, 5 interval means plus 5. And then interval you need to give or step value. This can be called as step value. How much step you want to increase. Okay. Yeah. And you can try yesterday's task using for as well for with range if you are comfortable. Okay. Because it's easy compare with while loop. Yeah, any doubts in this, ma? Done. Shailaja. Okay, good, good. Completed. Ravalika. Okay, good. What about Steven? Oh, sure, sure. No problem. No issue, ma. Do it. Okay. You use whichever you feel comfortable, while or for, whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Naveen, do it, ma. Today you do it. Okay. Because I gave so many. That's why you might not do it. No problem. Do it slowly, one by one. Okay. Finish all of them. And any doubts are there, let me know. I'll tell you. Okay. Yeah. So we'll continue now. Armstrong. Okay. So first we need to Armstrong means first we need to count number of digits in the given number. Once the number of digits are ready, then we need to do the power of the given number. So power example we have math module actually. You can use import math module from Python and then you can go ahead with power function POW. Okay. So without using power also we can try more. You try without using power function. You're not able to, I'll tell you. Okay. Yeah. So after this session, I'll try to explain you Armstrong logic, how to do, so that you can try that. Okay, okay, okay. Fine. Yeah, fine. That's good, ma. Definitely. I'll explain you. No issue. Tell me whichever points, examples you want me to explain, I'll explain out of all the tasks. Yeah. So after this, Armstrong, huh? Yeah, right, right. Okay. While loop. Okay. Sure, sure. I'll explain you more. So let me finish this for loop topic, then we'll sit on the examples and then we'll work out. Okay. Yeah. Let's continue now. Yeah. So this is the way to use for loop in the with the help of range. And then apart from this, we can also use something called yeah, this is also we have done 100 0 minus 10 or minus 1 I said. Now we'll see the strings, how to work with strings. We have taken a list of strings. Cities is equal to Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, like that. And I want to iterate throughout all the cities. For that, what should I say? For city in city is print city. So cities is a list variable in which we have three strings. Simple. And what I'm saying for city, city is a variable name. We can say yes also or I also, no problem. For I in cities or city in cities. Cities means this is the variable. So every city will come and store in city variable and will print on the screen. Like that, we can print all the cities. So output will be like this. Let me show you this example. So let's create a list now. Demo 63. The score for demo 3. So what I'm saying now, for with list example. Okay. So what I'm saying, cities. So list now is equal to give all the city names inside this square brackets. Okay. Hyderabad, comma Chennai, Delhi, and then something like Bangalore. So these are the cities we have. Now I need to print all of them. How to print? For city in cities. So this is also known as for each loop in Java and .NET we have for each loop. Same concept is copied. So every item from the list is getting copied to city and that will be printed with print statement. So what I'm writing here, print city. That's all. If you say directly print city means it will print in a new line. If you want to print in the same line is comma and equal. Let's run it and see. Yeah, arrays. Yes, yes. Here we are using for arrays list for all we can use. Of course, there also we can use for all collection items. Collections in collection framework we can use for each. Same way you can use it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this is called as the way to use for with the list variable. And you can also go for dictionaries also. Okay, we'll see one by one. Is it clear, guys? So we have cities in a list variable. That variable I wanted to print. So for city in cities. So what is the benefit of this? If you go for range, we have to give minimum bounds and maximum bounds. 0 to 10, I said, means it will move from 0 to 9. Like that, we have to say the maximum bound and minimum bound in range. But here, I didn't specify any minimum maximum bound. So for city in cities means for each and every city in cities will be loaded to city and that I'm printing. So we can move from first to last without knowing the number of elements. So that is the benefit of actual for loop with the list variables. Okay. Yeah. Go to next now. See now for loop with list numbers empty. How to create a list with for range? Okay, I want to create a list now with the help of range for loop. So what to do? Numbers is equal to, we have an empty list is ready. Now what I'm saying for, excuse me, for I in range of 10. So it moved from 0 to 9. So what I'm saying, numbers dot append of I. So the I value I'm appending to numbers. Numbers is nothing but a list variable. Numbers dot append. I'm appending what? I value. What is I value initially? 0. 0 will be appended. Then it will go to next number 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9. Finally, I'm printing numbers. So you'll get output like this. So what are we doing here? We are creating a list and we keep on adding some elements to the list with the help of range with for loop. So this is another way to do. Okay. Yeah. So let's see this example. Let's create a new Python file. What I'm saying demo 64 underscore for list demo 1. We are creating a list. So adding or appending elements to list with for range. Okay. So let's create something like list 1 is equal to empty. Empty list is ready. So now what we are saying, or any other variable name, elements or whatever name you want, you can give it. So now what I'm saying, for I in range of how many values? I said 10. 10 means 0 to 9. So what I'm saying, list one dot append of what I value that. So the complete list is ready with all the range you specified. The range is 0 to 9. So 0 to 9 elements will be added to list one. Finally, we'll print the list one. Print list one. See the output now? You'll, yeah, add is not there now. Append insert. Okay, append and insert. So you can see the method names m append index count all are yeah, these are all said to be methods. M whichever is there all said to be insert is there. But for insert we have to give index. But for append, yeah, index value index we need to specify for insert. But append means we keep on adding at the end itself. Okay, let's run it and check it out. 0 to 9 numbers are added to list with the help of for loop for with range. Okay, so we are utilizing range as well as for loop to add elements to list variable. Okay, yeah, so in this way we can work with list. Now the next example we'll see yeah, cities Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore. We have done the same thing, but this time what I'm doing, for key in range of, what is the key here? So key means the element, yeah, variable I or x or whatever you can say, range of len of cities. What is meant by len of cities? Number of elements inside the list will come. How many? 3. Okay, so 3 means it always starts from 0. 0, 1, 2. So you'll get all the elements. Then how should I print? Print cities of key. The key I'm passing now. So key contains what initially? 0. City of 0 means Hyderabad will come. Then it will go to next 1. City of 1 means Chennai will come. City of 2 means Bangalore will come. Like that, you can also use range with len like this. Let's see this example now. Okay, copy the previous one. Yeah, or else, yeah, demo 65 for list with range. So how to iterate throughout the list with range. So list is ready, but this time for with list with range. So how to use it? Come now for key in cities. Okay, I mean range we need to use now. Key in range of len of cities. Len means length. Cities len will come. So what I'm saying, I need to print the key wherever is there key in cities that I need to print. So print cities of key index. I'm using the index now 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. This is another way to print. You can here you can give any message. The given cities are. So I can give a message. Let's run it and check it out. See the message. The given cities are Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi, Bangalore. Like this, we can use another way of printing. So here I'm using key in range within brackets len of cities. What is the length? 4. 4 means where it will go up to 3. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Perfectly all right. So that is why he gave, n minus 1 reason. The reason for giving range why n minus 1, this is the reason. Okay? Yeah. Now, let's do something like 1 to n iteration. How to print 1 to n numbers with the for loop. So n value we need to take from user demo 66 for 1 to n. Suppose you might and required to print now to print 1 to n numbers. 1 to n even numbers. Okay, 1 to n even numbers. So what to do? First, let us take n value, integer of, input of, enter a number. Number is ready. So after reading that, what I'm doing for I in yeah 2. Yeah, 1 to n. Of course, of course. 1 to n means we'll start from 2 only. Okay. Yeah. Range of n. But here, instead of giving n, I should say n plus 1. Okay. Because I need to go up to n plus 1 value. And from where I need to start, as you said, from 2 I need to start. Of course, 1 to n, even numbers, but we always start from 2. And then what to do? Print I value. And what is the interval we need to give? Step value, comma 2. So it's easy for you to go ahead. Starting value to n plus 1 means minus, up to n minus 1 it will go, up to n it will go, n plus 1 means, and then 2 means 2 to increment. So you'll get all the numbers between 1 to n. Let's run it and check it out how it is working. N value, I said something like 20. See the output now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. If you want to print in a same line means you just give like end is equal to comma. Okay. Now let's run it. Yeah, n plus 1 means because we need to go up to n. If I say n means it will go up to n minus 1. That is the reason. Range by default it will go up to n minus 1. 10 means it will go up to 9 only. Okay, that is the reason. Yeah. So now I said 10. See, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. So in this way we can work with 1 to n values. We have another way also. I don't want to write this enter n is equal to integer of input of enter number. Can I write inside range itself? Yes, that is also possible. Let me show you that model now. Let's go to PPT. See, these are all over. Now we'll go to this. Yeah, we'll go with string first. Okay, then we'll go to that accepting n value in a range itself. I'll tell you. Okay, yeah. So what is this name is equal to Prakash? We have a string variable for C in name. Print C. Every character I wanted to print from the name itself. Then you can go like this. Okay. It can be list or it can be string variable or it can be dictionary or it can be tuple. You take whatever data structure we have in Python, we are ready to iterate with the help of for loop. So for is the easiest way to go. That is why people prefer mostly for loop to write in Python. Okay. Yeah. Now let's go for this example. Let's create a new one now. Demo 67 underscore 4 with string. Okay. String variable. What I'm saying, name is equal to single quote or double quote. You can give Prakash. Now what I'm saying, each and every character, through each and every character I need to repeat, iterate and print. So see in name, what I'm saying, print C. C means it will give a new line. If you want to print in the same line means end is equal to, and give a comma or space. It's up to you. Say comma. So P comma R comma like that you'll get all the characters throughout the string itself. See how much is it? Pardon ma? Len of C, yeah? Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. In print statement. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So now we'll see the dictionary, how to work with dictionary with, dictionary, key value pair format. So keys we are writing now, dict1 is equal to dictionary, R and O key, colon 10 value, again comma, name key, and then value Prakash, course, you know, key, again value Python. Like that, I'm giving some key value pairs now. So once the key value pairs are ready, what I said, for key in dictionary one, what I'm saying, key comma colon dictionary of key, just like we have seen earlier with the list, same model. Cities example I have done na, same model. So in this way, you can pass every key to the dictionary and you can print it to the for loop itself. Okay, let's see this example now. Dict one, create a dictionary and we'll go through it. Yeah, right click, Python file, demo 68 underscore plot with the dictionary. So please mute your mic, ma. Iterating through dictionary with for loop. So what I'm saying, dict1 dictionary one is equal to, dictionary always starts with curly braces. So inside this, what I'm giving, R and O is the key. What is the value? The value is number 10, comma. Then the key is name, colon. The value string now, so that I'm giving in single quotes. Integer value means you can give directly. Okay, name is equal to Prakash, I said. Then another key, course value is equal to pi. Now let's try to iterate throughout the dictionary. How to iterate? Just take a for, okay, key in dict1, dictionary1. Dict is a keyword actually. That's why we have to give something else like dict1 or any other courses or any other name you can give. Okay, students or whatever. Now what should I say? Printer. If I say key means you'll get only keys. Just run it and see. You'll get only keys. R and O. What are the keys? R and O, name, course, keys we got. But we want a key along with value. So what to do? So beside that, I want to print a colon or something, any other separator equal to whatever. Beside that, I want to print a dict1 of key. So I'm passing key as a, index. So it will go to that key R and O and print the value. Go to that key name and print the value. Go to that key and print the name. So that you'll get all elements along with their keys. Now you see RNO name Prakash. Of course, the order is different. Na? Randomly it will take. You know that dictionaries will not come in a sequence what we have entered. Will come randomly. If you go for ordered dictionaries, there only we have a possibility of giving exactly in the sequence what we have entered. So see that RNO 10 name Prakash course Python. Like this, we can iterate throughout the dictionary as well. Okay. See the next now. Here, the range I'm using to take input from 1 to n numbers we want. Na? See how I'm using for num in range of. So num can be anything, can be any variable in range of 1 comma integer of input of enter n value. So whatever n value we are taking, that will be coming plus 1. Why plus 1? Suppose n value 10 means I have to say 11. Na? That is the reason plus 1. From where I need to start? 1. So what should I print? I need to print the num value. So every number from 1. First 1 will be stored in num that we are printing. Then iteration automatically one interval will be there, step value. So it will go to next 2. 2 will be printed. Next 3 up to where n plus 1. N plus 1 means suppose n value if I say 10 it will become 11. 11 means 1 to 11 means it will go from 1 to 10. So you'll get all the numbers. So this is the way to write. Okay. So this is said to be 1 to n numbers. Yeah, now you ask me doubt, ma. Yeah, obviously. Number plus 1 means the given number will become, yeah, this n value. Hmm. Outside for loop, no, num plus 1 means outside. But this is what, we are iterating throughout this. Num plus 1 means the given number. 1 plus 1, 2, like that it will come. If you say num plus 1. So it will go from 1 to n numbers, and every number plus 1 means it will become 3 like that. 1 means 1 plus 1, 2, 2 means 2 plus 1, 3 like that it will come. 1 extra will come. Okay, let us see this how to use. Is it clear, guys? For num in range of 1 comma n instead of n plus 1, after 1 comma I'm saying integer of input of enter n value. So I'm reading value at runtime now. Why plus 1? Because I need to go up to n, printing that num value. Hmm? Range, it's a range now. From range, it is generating range from 1 to n. From range, we are storing it to num variable. That num, got it, huh? Yeah, yeah. So let's go for this now. Demo 69, I said. Underscore for range n. For range n value at runtime. How to take it at runtime? So what I'm saying? For num in range of num or I was any variable name can be anything. Okay. So what I'm saying 1 comma. So n value we need to give now. Here I'm saying integer of input of enter n value. Up to where? Plus 1, plus 1, colon. Print that num value. How to print that num value? With the comma separation. That's all. Now let's run it. We'll take the value at rest. So instead of taking extra variable n is equal to, previously I've done 1 to n numbers, where let's run it first, then we'll go back to that example so that you'll compare. N value I said 10, 1 to 10 numbers. Very simple. So I've done in a single line, boss. You go to the previous example, 1 to n numbers. See this? This is also same output. N value 10. You'll get, of course, even numbers. I gave even numbers actually. Where is 1 to n? I changed it somewhere else. Yeah. Is it clear now? So you can give 1 here and then 1. 1 is not required actually. 1 is optional. Now. So 1 comma n plus 1. So instead of giving this 3 lines code, I mean 1 line extra, I did it in a single line. So that is a bit easier compared with that. So num in range 1 comma n value at runtime. This is what n value. Just instead of writing outside, I kept here plus 1. Why plus 1? Because my up to go, it will go up to n only if I say n plus 1. Perfect. Clear now? So based on this, you try all other examples like 1 to n even numbers, n to 1 odd numbers. So all these examples you need to try one by one. Okay. Next, n to 1 even numbers. Reverse. Num in range of, first we are taking n value at runtime, comma 0. 0 means obviously it will go and stop at 2. And then what is the range? Iteration, I mean step value minus 2. So I hope you understand. Okay. Now, yeah. Then we'll go for something called infinite loop. So what is infinite loop? A loop which never ends is called as infinite loop. Okay. So how to write infinite loop? While within brackets true. Okay. While within brackets, if you write true, that will become an endless loop. So endless loop is nothing but infinite loop, which never stops. Let me show you now. So there are two ways to write infinite loops. The first way, let me show you now. Infinite loop. How to write? Infinite loop. Yeah. So while, suppose I said, yeah, let's write directly first. While within brackets true, print, I said welcome to Python. Okay. So there is no initialization, starting value is not mentioned, and there is no increment or decrement. So it always keep on running, printing completely. Not, it will never be stopped until unless you stop it manually, stopping it. Then it got stopped. I stopped here. We have a stop execution button, you know. So Control F2 is the shortcut. Just if you click on this button also, it will be stopped. This is said to be infinite loop. The another way to write infinite loop is, I wrote initialization, I wrote condition as well, but I forgot to increase it. Then it will go as infinite loop. Let's comment this, commenting all these lines. Okay, we'll write here. So here I'm writing this equal to 1. Yeah, here I clicked ma. We have a stop execution button. Stop demo infinite loop. See right side corner on the top. Control plus F2 ma. Shortcut. Control plus Control F2 or Control C. Uh, yeah. Yeah, that break is inside the loop. If you want to stop inside the loop, we need to write, in coding. But here program is going on. That if you want to stop means you can stop here with the button. Control plus F2 is the shortcut key. Okay, or you can go to run command. You can see here. We have stop. Control plus F. Run menu, you can see that. Click on this so that it will be stopped. Now A equal to 1. What I'm saying? While A is less than or equal to 20. I want to print 1 to 20 numbers. I said print A value. I need to say A plus is equal to 1. This is actually the perfect way to print 1 to 20 numbers. Run it. You'll be getting 1 to 20 numbers. Program successfully printed 1 to 20. There is no issue with it. But by mistake, somebody, while you are practicing, sometimes what we do is we forgot to write this. Then what happens? A value 1. 1 less than equal to 20, yes, 1 is printed. Again it will go 1 less than 20, yes, 1 less. Keep on 1. So it always prints 1 forever. Never be stopped. See, no? This is also said to be infinite loop. See, it's going. Never be stopped. This is also known as infinite loop. Now stop it from here, right side corner. Then it will be stopped. Got it? Huh? So these are the two different ways to write infinite loop. One is wantedly you are writing. So when should we go for this while of true like this wantedly? In the middle of the execution, if you wanted to stop with exit function, then we need to use something called sys.exit. We have a module called sys module. So that we have to import and then you can call that exit method. Okay? Yeah.